Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. My name is Amin Bin Zainal, and as your HR officer, I'm here to talk about an issue that can be quietly destroy any organization. There is power abuse in the workplace. So the Power itself is not a bad thing. It helps us to make decisions, leads teams, and get the result. But when it's used to threaten, manipulate or control, it becomes destructive. Today, let's talk about how can we recognize it, stop it, and build a culture of respect instead. So, for defining power abuse happens when someone in authority cross professionals boundaries by assigning unfair workloads, humiliating others, or using their position for personal gain. It's often discussed as discipline or just being strict, but the effect is fear, silence, loss of trust. So in HR, we say when people fear their boss more than they respect them, that's not leadership, that is abuse. So next, what will happen? So why does power abuse happen? Sometimes it's because the system is weak. So no one monitors behavior at the top. Sometimes employees stay silent thinking nothing will change, and sometimes leaders simply forget that power comes with responsibility. A strong ethical culture does start in HR. It starts with leadership integrity. Okay, for the next Malaysians take this issue seriously. The Employment Act 1955 allows employees to take disciplinary action against anyone guilty of misconduct, even managers. The MACC Act 2009 Section 23 made it a crime to use your position for personal benefits, and the Code of Conduct for Industrial Harmony reminds us that respect and fairness are not optional, they expected. So this law guides our policies, but our values define our culture. Okay, so there is a real case. Let me share a real example. In 2022, the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission arrested a headmistress at a special needs school in Sungai Petani, Kedah. She had used her authority to award contracts worth over 22,000 ringgit to her son's companies. So, what said is just a crime? It's the broken trust between a leader and the people who look up to her. It reminds us that ethical leadership is not about the power, it's about principle. Okay, next. So, what impact of the power abuse? The effects are very serious. Employees lose motivation and confidence. They stop sharing ideas, stop growing, and start looking for new job. For the organization, it means how turnover, low performance, and a damaged reputation. So one trust is gone. Rebuilding takes years, sometimes decades. Okay, in HR, they have a role. Okay, as a HR professional, we are the ethical compass of the organization. We must make sure every employee, no matter their title, is held to same standards. And we conduct integrity training monitors behavior, and protects whistleblowers. But more than that, we lead by example. And ethic is not something we will write on paper, it's something we live daily. Okay, for the prevention and reporting. So, how can we prevent our abuse? First, we can start with clear anti-abuse and ethic policies. The second one, we can provide leadership training that focus on emotional intelligence and accountability. For the third one, encourage employees to report misconduct and protect them when they do. And the fourth one, use confidential hotlines or email channels managed by HR. Okay, there's like 4 of them. So when someone report a case, HR must fairly act promptly and take disciplinary step if necessary. So remember, silence protect the abuser. Speaking up protects everyone. So for the closing, in the end, I want to end my speech. I want to leave you with this thought. A true leader use power to empower, not to overpower. So let's create workplace when people feel safe, valued, and heard. Let's use power to build people, not to break them. Okay, that's it.